is speaking about Ichigo and how he gained that kind of power boost that he is able to withstand the fight with Ulquiorra base when Ichigo is on the Bankai form, because previously when he met Ulquiorra barely did anything and he beat up Ichigo in his Bankai form. Now Ichigo is actually gaining somewhat, I don't want to say advantage is too much of a word, but he was able to scratch Ulquiorra in his Bankai form, which in comparison to his previous encounter with Ulquiorra was completely dominated. And the idea you guys gave me, I just love it so much that I'm simply accepting it straight from the bat, because I don't see any other reason than mixing up a little bit of the Ichigo Hollow and Ichigo Bankai powers and to set up a completely brand new levels. Not to mention that Ichigo Hollow powers got even stronger because he could maintain it for longer. He can increase the damage output as well. So this is such a cohesive theory that I like it. I love it so much that I'm gonna leave it here. Also, in the previous episode, and you guys in a comment, we were talking quite a lot about the second stage of Ulquiorra, and I was pretty convinced that Ulquiorra, by achieving the second stage, he could surpass all other Espada if they cannot achieve the second stage as well. In my mind, how this looks like is like first stage might be Shikai and second stage might be actually a Bankai full. I mean, I just relate to that. And I was blinded by that there is no Shikai that could actually overcome any Bankai, but I was such dead wrong. Because even Kurotsuchi or Komamura Bankai could probably be beaten by Shunsui Shikai, right? Maybe Komamura a little bit too much, maybe Komamura no, but there will be some Bankais, even Renji's Bankai will be beaten by Shunsui Shikai, and probably not only Shunsui, because we even having Yamamoto, if we counting Yamamoto as well, probably we shouldn't. So yeah, in that case, actually, I can believe that even Ulquiorra have the second stage, then yeah, Espada number 1 still can overpower Ulquiorra in second stage. Also, I was kind of manipulated by, Ishida's speech when he said that Ulquiorra's spiritual pressure is like an ocean. Because if you're comparing such energy to an ocean normally means like endless or very close to, right? Also, the fact that Ulquiorra actually didn't mention that to Aizen, that gives me a question, did Aizen actually knew? He probably knew, but what if he doesn't? Because if he doesn't and he set Ulquiorra as number 4 simply based on his first transformation, that means the second transformation, he can surpass some levels, right? Some of the other Espadas. If Ichigo could actually overcome Ulquiorra, that means he might actually have a shot at Aizen. That was my process thinking. Last thing which I want to mention, I actually find it really massive reveal from you guys that Espada number 1 and Ulquiorra were actually a vassal order by the origin. They didn't actually, Aizen didn't make them a vassal order, were the Espada 2 and 3. Yeah, they actually was forced through Hyogyoku. I think that's all vassal orders what we actually talking about. And if that is the case, that means those two supposed to be number 1 and number 2. But maybe because Ulquiorra hidden this strength, he's got pulled down to number 4. Anyway, great stuff, you guys. Keep commenting me the new stuff because I really love it to know more and more. Yo! I didn't saw it last episode, or maybe I did, but I was just overwhelmed. Yeah. Is that freaking hole? Holy shit, you make a big hole freaking there. If Inoue doesn't get involved quickly, well... Yeah, he have no life in his eyes at all. I mean, Inoue can create a phenomena or deny, so she can still be able to restore it, right? Yeah, she's going for it. I don't think so. Ishida is capable to give cover until she heals. Holy shit, that is the moment for the captains to get involved, right? Because I don't see any other option. She needs to quickly heal him. Yo, he's not even looking at him, completely ignoring. He actually let her pass. Okay? I mean, we know Ishida has not even the slightest chance to do that. Just make a dust. Yeah, he's just casually walking. But he giving her some time, right? Yo, he don't have life force at all. He's like a corpse. Yo, yeah. But Ichigo is, Ishida's goal is not to fight him, is to gain time, right? And that's exactly what he is doing. Yeah, exactly. He's playing for time. Okay. Setting up a trap or something? Wow, he can deflect it and not freaking him! He got better control of Ishida's arrows than Ishida himself! Yo! Did he rip his arm off? Really? Well, she cannot kill him. Of course she can. You can do it. There is nothing Inoue cannot reverse. Yeah, he kept his arm. Ishida giving you time. I don't know. The healing process is probably ongoing, right? Because it's her powers, she can. It's like parallel thinking, so the healing is one thing and she is the second thing. Yeah, she even trying to protect him. She's doing everything right now. And yet Ulquiorra knows that whatever she is doing, he can repeat it again, even if she probably heal Ichigo. That's why Ulquiorra is not persisting or doing anything to Inoue, because he deep down know it's kind of useless. Holy shit, this is the level of Ulquiorra. She is breaking out, but everybody would break it down here. Oh, is Ichigo cautious at some sort? That would be crazy if Ichigo is still freaking alive, unless this is like Inoue powers that keeping him, you know, in that kind of misery, if you get me, because he is having that word, and now he can kind of listen. Or maybe it's the Hollow. I wonder if the Hollow within him and Ichigo actually can share the same emotions, like love or attachment. I mean, Ichigo himself cannot get up, because how? Freaking how? And yet he's freaking... What? No freaking way. He cannot heal himself. How the fuck? With a freaking hole in the chest? Are you freaking serious? Is that means the Hollow take over? What the fuck is this form? That must be the full Hollow possession, right? Because Ichigo is kind of dead or on a verge. And we know Ichigo within himself has that Hollow. And Hollow always help him at some sort. Is that freaking Hollow possession? Oh! That is freaking flexing! The question is, what is in this Hollow freaking mind, right? Is he can share the same feelings? He become a freaking animal. Is this what would be the outcome freaking when Tesco guy, what is his name? Not Ulquiorra. Urahara was training him when he trying for him to regain the Soul Reaper powers. Is this a version what he would become? No freaking way. What is this? He's overpowering him, but how? Is the Hollow within him was that powerful? And the freaking soundtrack, yo, is giving me so much. Both of them having no freaking emotions right now. And that was a setup. So Ichigo within his body has a freaking Vastolord? Yo, he's... Whoa! Yo! He cannot freaking keep up! How the fuck? But this is not Ichigo anymore! He is gonna beat Ulquiorra's freaking senseless! I don't think so. This is Ichigo. This is a freaking possession. I love the idea. I love the way how this is freaking presented right now. Regeneration. Oh yeah, because he didn't disregard regenerations. He disregard emotions. But on the other side, Ichigo doesn't disregard anything except of his consciousness for now. Other than his brain. What is this? He's freaking avoided so easily. That is a big chunk of spiritual pressure there. Yeah. Yo, he's fast. Sonido. Yeah, he is a Hollow. They are not equal. I'm not seeing them equal. He's freaking not there? Yo. Now he is flexing on him, but that's not solving the problem here, even if freaking Ulquiorra be dead. If that's even possible, but probably it is, seeing that pattern. Okay, that can block. Oh wow, I don't know who I'm supposed to cheer now. Wow, he don't have even moments for freaking charge his zero. This is what's happening when they Hollow, when the character do not think straight, they just do stuff. The battle is freaking intense. Diversion. He aimed for his brain. What? He nullified his freaking strongest attack so far. Yo, he is a freaking Hollow. What the fuck? But that would be half of a freaking problem. He just went down like a freaking paper. What's that? Yo, merciless! Holy shit! He's gonna finish him off! Yo, no, freaking no word, nothing. Merciless! Holy shit! Look at this freaking shit! Even the music, even the animation, the fights, the combination, it's crazy level. Wow! I was thinking that this is over already because Ulquiorra beat Ichigo. That is over, and then the captain's gonna get, and they gonna get somewhat slaughtered. Maybe rescued Ichigo. Ulquiorra survive. He's gonna solo Huecomundo if Aizen falls. Maybe something like that. No! We're getting completely different story. But this freaking Hollow is so strong. 272, yeah? What we gonna get now? This one. Now, after all of that hype, I don't even want to see him. I want to see how they gonna tame the freaking Hollow upstairs on the roof. Are they not feeling the amount of spiritual pressure coming out from the freaking ceiling? They are fast! Okay. No. They're blocking. Okay. That's what's happening if it's 3 versus 1. Well, and you want. That's kind of lame. Those randoms maybe ain't that random. Yeah, just keep going. Right. But he already was frozen once. What is that? Did he did he kill them? Why? Ichigo Renji is down to his face. Okay. What about the other guy? Is he got freaking killed by Yami, really? What's that? This is the freaking Ichigo Hollow attack, yeah? To finish off the freaking Ulquiorra. That was I wonder if that freaking fall on the freaking Yami now. He's freaking survived that! But he can regenerate, right? What? Why he's interrupting? This is not Ichigo, really. Whoa! Yeah, I knew it. This is not freaking Ichigo. Did he create some kind of agreement with the Hollow? You can take my favor if you help Inoue? And that's why he went after freaking Ulquiorra. But he hit Ishida because Ishida was not a pact? Is that the case? Yo, he wants to vaporize Ishida! He's still a freaking alive! He should finish him off! What the hell is happening? He cannot control it because the Horns were attacking with a Zero, yeah? Yo, he's all freaking white! It's really like this Hollow from his inner world. Uh-huh. So what? What? What now? The Hollow powers. We left him. No freaking way that he could even do that! This freaking Hollow! High speed regeneration, okay? That was a Hollow, actually. Why are you so concerned right now? This is not the time! That's why I'm freaking saying when he's getting emotional, he is freaking snapping. I hate that with an Ichigo. Why? Wow. They really make it a really dramatic end for Ulquiorra. I mean, he was a cool character, definitely. I like, as it is now, even though this Hollow is with an Ichigo, I still like Ulquiorra more than Ichigo at this point. The character development, he is really interesting character, that without a doubt. So yeah, this is how this freaking things ends, and it is unbelievable that Ichigo, just like that, and this is all thanks to Hollow. Let's go! Ah, still getting the Ulquiorra stuff. What's that? They realizing something. Also, they actually were feeling it. Yo. 3v1, maybe. Ooh, he's going transformation straight away. Is he a giant or something? There's no way he would be the strongest Espada, even if he power up. That's a fake. It looks like Pokemon, to be honest. His appearance. If he would be zero, stronger than this Ulquiorra, he wouldn't even need to move a fist to beat them up. If he would be zero, those attacks will do nothing to him. And Chad couldn't par it. Not even close. He would be KO Chad right now. Okay. But he regained the powers of Bankai then. Okay. Right. Now the attack is continuing. Well, did he destroy his Bankai? Like Ikakus? That would be lame. I mean, that was a good attempt. Don't make me wrong. That was a good attempt. Also, Ulquiorra mentioned that they cannot transform the higher Espada, and he all of a sudden can transform. That is lame. Oh, we get back in time! I saw that already. He got threatened again. Yeah. That's it. Half one. Calling a captain pathetic, yeah? I mean, after this Ichigo performance, this Hollow performance, I'm pretty high. I'm pretty down. It has to be a big thing to get me hype up again. Already sweating. Oh, is that a sign that those Espada are pretty tough? Shunso is still fighting in his base, right? And Hitsugaya fighting in his Bankai. That is a different. Only Hitsugaya actually is struggling here. Is she in Shikai here? Because I didn't saw anything about her fight. Yeah, she is in Shikai. What? The throne was his sword, or actually axe. Yeah, and I wonder if they actually be training and preparing for this fight. I mean, this guy is completely... He's a captain of all captains, right? Yeah! Okay. What is this stage now? Okay. Looking good. But why is all of this water? If she actually water-based release, might be a disadvantage against this captain. No freaking way! And there goes his Zapacto. She's looking at Yamamoto. Ooh, she's staring at him. Okay. And how he recover? Ooh, he make a double. I mean, she didn't do much. And what she's gonna do? And she can still go Bankai or Shunko, right? He can go Shikai. Not even. He's not even fighting in Shikai this Shunsui. Wow. That's it. So this is just a stage up again. It's good that I got the stage up episode because Ulquiorra versus Hollow was so impactful and so meaningful, so full of emotions that I don't really need anything else. So I'm glad I skipped all of these preparations and the next episode which gonna be exactly into another tense fight. Yeah, I hope this Yami fake number zero because I don't believe he can be the strongest because he was even with releasing his sword inside the what it's not Hueco Mundo, this palace anyway, inside the last noches yet. So and they are literally forbidden if they are that strong. So there you go. There is so many arguments against Yami being the strongest. Whew, that was a freaking episode. Let me know in the comments how what you felt it when you saw this Hollow Ichigo. See you in the comments.